terror module that was busted yesterday by the UP ATS has definitely raked up a huge storm, raising certain pertinent questions as far as the existence of ISIS in India, sir. Will the opposition parties now, would you still say that ISIS does not exist because the terror operation lasted for a while? One person was neutralized also. He was holed up inside Thakurganj in Lucknow, sir. Does it not raise a concern about a bigger worry as far as the law and order situation in the state is concerned?
First of all, I have been saying this for a long time, that continuous injustice done to the Muslims, continuous persecution of innocent Muslims will lead to a situation where the Pakistan and Pakistan's wish to create unrest in India would become attractive to the Muslims of India. They have to be given a sense of belonging. They have to be given confidence that in India everyone is equal. There is a justice for everyone, every citizen of this country, irrespective of their caste, religion and creed. In spite of the fact that Taliban was in our neighborhood, not a single Muslim was found to be associated with Taliban. But why suddenly ISIS has become attractive to some of the Muslim youth of this country? Social media has played a role in this, there is no doubt. My fear has always been the religious fanaticism or religious fundamentalism of all kinds, which is all pervading throughout the world. And this is something which we have to look at. The way things are erupting in US, in Europe, in the Middle East, and now in our own neighborhood, is something which has to be seen, that this culture of hate and violence, which is against the very ethos of this country, cannot be sustainable, and it's not good for the country. If you want development in this country, it has to be through peaceful methods. We are a country of Gautam Buddha, Mahavir, Gandhi. We have always promoted the idea of love, compassion, brotherhood and non-violence. This is the essence behind what is happening today.
Sir, you've also tweeted today, almost in regards in the same lines, saying that as when Congress and Samajwadi Party held that alliance, it seems like the BJP and the ISI had
This
also
is,
an alliance.
Because you know, 11 BJP, 11 non-Muslim ISI spies were caught by the ATS Madhya Pradesh under the BJP regime.
Yes.
4 of them are BJP activists. One of them is the Aam Aadmi Party activist. Now, my complaint against Times Now is that you have a scintillating debate on every other issue on such subjects, but why did you not have a debate when 11 non-Muslim Indians were caught spying for Pakistan, for ISI? One more thing. And also, when 4 of them are BJP activists, why did you not have a national debate?
So Dhruv Saxena is another person who was also amongst one of those who has had to be associated with the BJP IT cell for over a year.
3 more.
So are you saying that BJP does have some sort of a nexus in that sense with these people being caught by MP ISI?
Let me tell you one more thing. I don't know whether you are aware of this or not. Colonel Purohit and Mr. Apte of Pune, another RSS activist, have leveled allegations against Mohan Bhagwat and Indresh that they are getting funds from ISI. I have not said this. It is only their RSS activists who have leveled charges against Mohan Bhagwat and Indresh Kumar. Let them answer this.
So, but at a time like this, wouldn't the national security be more pertinent
Absolutely.
rather than
Absolutely.
indulging into politics?
Absolutely. We were told by Honorable Prime Minister that demonetization will finish terrorism. Has it? We have one of the most competent intelligence bureau officer who's being promoted as one of the greatest police officer who has fought terrorism all his life, Mr. Ajit Doval. What is his performance?
Sir, also the fact that the train blast issue was raked up by the Prime Minister, saying that this has got an ISIS link initially when he was making that address in UP. Several people had condemned that statement coming from him, but the module that was busted yesterday by UP ATS is almost vindicating his stand. The low intensity blast that also took place in MP was also in a sense related to this.
We must be very, very strong and take strong action against all such elements who work against in national security, whether they are Hindus or Muslims or whatever. Why was Prime Minister quiet when 4 of its activists were caught spying for Pakistan? Why did he not tweet? Why did he not tweet when 3 Indians have been killed in US? Why is he quiet? He tweets on simple issues. Are these not major issues?
Sir, also following your tweets again, sir, today is the last day of polling in UP. You have raised up an issue saying that if demonetization is such a big drive for the Prime Minister, why is he not seeking votes on demonetization, sir? What do you have to say about the chances of the Congress Samajwadi Party alliance in UP, and how much of it has become a prestige issue for the Prime Minister?
Well, I'm not a cephalogist and I don't predict any election results. So wait for the 11th of March.
Thank you so much.